/Mars.
Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls, Dynasty, Mars, and Sirius, the Dog Star. 218, 515, and 351. Last week, there were several high-profile stories in world news that were seemingly unrelated, but are revealed to be sub-rituals to a greater overarching ritual. The world's headlines on and after May 15, 2021 were dominated by the announcement that China had landed a rover on the surface of Mars. That was May 15th. In China, 9 May 14th. In the US, on May 15th, in the United States, Kobe Bryant was being inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. But it was not all about Kobe Bryant on his special day, as you would think. They made it all about Michael Jordan, who really should have had nothing to do with the occasion. Michael Jordan has deep esoteric and ritual significance to the priest class that influences world leadership. Michael Jordan personifies the star Sirius due to his birth chart, which has been venerated and deified by ancient traditions and by today's political and economic elite. Particularly significant is an apparently crucial relationship between the star Sirius and the planet Mars. In my previous article, I demonstrated how Michael Jordan, who is the star SIRIUS, is and has been ritualistically aligned with Mars. He was forced onto the public's consciousness at the Kobe Bryant Hall of Fame induction on May 15th because A, it was around the time of the heliacal setting of Sirius, B, Sirius and Mars were in conjunction on that date, May 15th, as China reportedly landed a rover on Mars, and Michael Jordan was taking the spotlight from Kobe Bryant at the Basketball Hall of Fame induction. NASA reported that its Mars rover Perseverance landed on Mars on February 18, 2021. Perseverance, nicknamed Percy, is a car-sized Mars rover designed to explore the Jezero crater on Mars as part of NASA's Mars 2020 mission. It was manufactured by the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and launched on 30 July 2020 at 11:50 UTC. Confirmation that the rover successfully landed on Mars was received on 18 February 2021 at 20:55 UTC. As of 3 June 2021, Perseverance has been active on Mars for 102 sols, 105 Earth days, since its landing, following the rover's arrival. NASA named the landing site Octavia E. Butler Landing. The Chicago Bulls intro music to every home game made famous during the Jordan era was the Alan Parsons Project classic SIRIUS. SIRIUS is the dog star in the constellation Canis Major. Canis as in canine. Canine sums to 116 in gematria, like 1-16, the date that the Chicago Bulls was established on. January 16, 1966. Chicago Bulls. Canine equals 166 in reverse ordinal. SIRIUS segued into Eye in the Sky on the single, which is titled SIRIUS /Eye in the Sky. February 18, 2021, Mars 2020 land date. SIRIUS Eye in the Sky sums to 218 in gematria, like the date of NASA's Perseverance landing on Mars. SIRIUS Eye in the Sky also sums to 1,550. 1,550 is 155 in numerology, like 15th May, the date of China's Zhurong's rover landing on Mars. SIRIUS \I in the sky equals 218 in reverse ordinal and 1550 in Jewish. May 15. After its landing on the morning of May 15, Zhurong had been conducting self-checks and environmental sensing, according to Yang, an official at the Chinese Space Agency Deep Space Exploration Department. This is evidence of the SIRIUS-Mars association and of Michael Jordan's personification of star Sirius. Just 5 days after SIRIUS-Mars ritual of the Zhurong landing on 5-15, the jackpots of the United States lottery games Mega Millions and Powerball stood at 515 million and 218 million respectively. 2-18 is the date of NASA's Mars landing. 5-15 is the date of China's Mars landing. This observation was made by Bobby Simpson of Casey Jones Occult Astrology. Powerball rolls over to 218 million, May 20, 2021. There was no grand prize winner Wednesday night in the Powerball lottery. Mega Millions jackpot at 515 million. Numbers will be drawn tonight. By Monica Ryan, posted May 21, 2021, 12:38 p.m. CDT. Updated May 21, 2021, 12:38 p.m. CDT. Apart from the fact that China is the United States' #1 trading partner, this solidifies the idea that the two countries' leaderships are more in partnership and probably answering to the same authority, despite the official narrative of a superpower rivalry. More occulted SIRIUS-Mars connections. The star Sirius, made up of two stars, Sirius A and Sirius B, is in the constellation of Canis Major, which is Latin for the greater dog. In gematria, greater dog sums to 218, like February 18th, the date that Perseverance landed on Mars. The Warner Brothers Looney Tunes character Marvin the Martian is light-hearted veil on a anthropomorphism of the Roman god Mars and the planet Mars. Michael Jordan's Sirius has been associated with him through the movie Space Jam and through the release of Marvin the Martian Air Jordans. Marvin the Martian has a canine sidekick named Canine. Obvious Mars-Sirius symbolism. Planet Mars equals 119 in English ordinal. Planet Mars sums to 119. The greater dog equals 218 in reverse ordinal. Sirius, the hero dog of 9/11. K is the 11th letter, so the name K-9 is an occulted 11-9. 11-9 can be November 9th, a date in Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by the planet Mars. 11-9 is also, of course, 11th September. Sirius, the dog star, was incorporated into the great ritual of September 11th in the form of Sirius, the security dog reported to have died in one of the towers. The Mars association was made in this ritual as well, which took place on Mars Day, Tuesday. Mars is the god of war, which sums to 127. 127 as in the buildings that were destroyed on 9/11. World WTC buildings 1, 2, and 7. Luke Longley. Other members of the iconic Chicago Bulls dynasty were chosen for the ritual significance of their birth charts and names, and in some cases bloodlines. Center, Luke Longley has the 119 in his January 19th birthday. Luke's first name is Lucian, which comes from the Latin Lucianus, which is derived from lux, the Latin word for light, and a reference to Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, the sun or Venus. The planet Venus rules Taurus, whose sign is the bull. Lucian James Longley, AM, born 19 January 1969, is an Australian professional basketball coach and former player. He was the first Australian to play in the National Basketball Association, NBA, where he played for 4 teams over 10 seasons. Longley most notably played for the Chicago Bulls, with whom he won 3 championships from 1996 to 1998. He represented Australia as a player at 3 Olympic Games in 1988, 1992, and 2000, and has worked as an assistant coach for the Australian national basketball team since 2013. Luke is a form of the name Luke. The Apostle Luke and his Gospel are represented by a winged bull. The Apostle Luke and his Gospel are represented by a winged bull. Luke Longley, date of birth, January 19, 1969. It is clear how his name made him a candidate to be part of the iconic Bulls dynasty. The winged bull represents the zodiac sign of Taurus. It is part of a combination of 3 other zodiac signs, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, known as the Galactic Cross. Luke Longley and Michael Jordan are both Aquarius. Luke Longley sums to 45, which is Michael Jordan's jersey number after returning from his first retirement. Luke Longley also sums to 144, like the 144th meridian east that he was born on in Melbourne, Australia. Luke Longley and Dogecoin both equal 144 in reverse ordinal and 45 in full reduction. Mars will be the world's news going forward, as the prospect of colonizing Mars has become an official world project. It has been suggested that Dogecoin would be the currency on Mars. Since Sirius is known as the dog star, this is another Mars-Sirius association. Luke Longley has double overlap with Dogecoin. Although Michael Jordan is the star Sirius due to his birth chart, the entire Chicago Bulls team is associated with Sirius, which was the team's intro music. This explains the image below. Luke Longley and Dog, neither party appears to be able to fathom the photographer's pose request. The expression on Longley's face suggests that this pose was not his idea. He appears somewhat bemused by the idea. Dogs in this situation would normally exhibit a happy face and playful disposition. It appears as if the dog was placed on his shoulder by somebody off camera, as opposed to the canine jumping onto him on his or her own spontaneous volition. The symbolism is obvious for a former Chicago Bull. Bill Winnington. Luke Longley shared the center position with Canadian Bill Winnington. The center position was the one position where the Chicago Bulls could most afford to pick any other player, or any player they wanted to, since it only required role players based on the team's setup. So they chose a Taurus, whose sign is a bull. What is even more interesting is his middle name, Percy, which is the name of the rover reported to have landed on Mars on February 18, 2021. The difference is in the spelling. The Mars rover is spelled P-E-R-C-Y. Winnington's middle name is spelled P-E-R-C-E-Y. William Percy Winnington, born April 26, 1963, is a Canadian former professional basketball player who won 3 National Basketball Association NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls. A center, he represented Canada in the 1984 Olympics and 1983 World University Games, where the team won gold. He was also on the Canadian team that narrowly missed qualification for the 1992 Olympics. Winnington has been inducted into the Quebec Basketball Hall of Fame and the Canadian Basketball Hall of Fame. Bill Winnington, date of birth, April 26, 1963. The middle name that he shares with the Mars rover Percy with the NASA spelling sums to 67. Percy equals 67 in English ordinal. In a non-leap year, it is 67 days from February 18 to Pennington's birthday of April 26. 67 is the value of SIRIUS. SIRIUS equals 67 in reverse ordinal. It is also a span of 9 weeks, 5 days, like 95. SIRIUS also sums to 95 in gematria. SIRIUS equals 95 in English ordinal. Mars, the god of war. In ancient Rome, Mars is the god of war. Warner Brothers' Marvin the Martian is a cute facade of this negative essence. This is proven by Anthony C. Davison, who applied gematria to his knowledge of history. World War I, which started on Tuesday, Mars Day, July 28, 1914, and ended on November 11, 1918, a date in Scorpio which is ruled by Mars, took place over a period of 4 years, 3 months, and 2 weeks, or 2 weeks and 1 day, 4321. Date, World War I, date, 28 July 1914 to 11 November 1918. Marvin the Martian equals 1,234 in Jewish. The reflection of 4321 is 1234. 1234 is the value of Marvin the Martian in Latin / Jewish gematria. The World War I also took place over a period of 51 months, 15 days. This is significant because in gematria, Mars sums to 51 and 15. Mars equals 51 in English ordinal and 15 in full reduction. This brings up this iconic photo of Michael Jordan soaring to the rim in the 1988 NBA All-Star Slam Dunk Contest. Again, Michael Jordan is the star Sirius, and has been associated with Mars, as the two are esoterically linked. I would like to shout out Metal Lordy from the Gematria community for bringing this famous image to my attention. He pointed out that 3:51 is on the clock appearing between Jordan and the basket. It is the time of day 3:51 p.m., which is written 15:51 in the 24-hour clock. 15:51 are the gematria values of Mars. Chicago Bulls general manager during the Jordan Dynasty era was Jerry Krause. Jerry Krause is Mars being in Aries. He also died in Aries. His name, Jerry Krause, sums to 1551. This is another Anthony C. Davison observation. Mr. Davison also observed that Marvin the Martian sums to 1551 in the trigonal cipher of gematria. Jerry Krause equals 1551 in Jewish. Marvin the Martian equals 1551 in trigonal. Jerry Krause, date of birth April 6, 1939. Date of death March 21, 2017. 351. 351 is the 26th triangular number. Jordan sums to 26. Jordan equals 26 in full reduction. Dog equals 26 in English ordinal. Michael Jordan represents Sirius, the dog star, so it should be no surprise that dog also sums to 26. The 26th prime number is 101. 101 is a number that physically represents Sirius. The 0 is the star, Sirius, between the two pillars that are the ones. In Freemasonry, the blazing star Sirius is between the twin pillars of Boaz and Yakin. Michael Jordan was born on a date with 101 numerology, February 17, 1963. 2 plus 17 plus 19 plus 63 equals 101. Think of the police dog, Sirius, in the Twin Towers on 9/11, also the Disney classic 101 Dalmatians. 238 is also the date 23-8, 23rd August, which is Kobe Bryant's birthday. 351 is 9 minutes to 4. 9 minutes to 4 sums to 238, like Michael Jordan sums to 238. 9 minutes to 4 equals 238 in English ordinal. Michael Jordan equals 238 in reverse ordinal. 61. The factors of 1551 are 3, 11, and 47.3 plus 11 plus 47 equals 61, which is a major Mars number. Both the NASA and China Mars rover landed on dates with 61 numerology. February 18, 2021, 2 plus 18 plus 20 plus 21 equals 61. May 15, 2021, 5 plus 15 plus 20 plus 21 equals 61. Planet Mars sums to 61. The red planet Mars equals 61. Wadi Rum Jordan equals 61. World War II ended 6 years and 1 day. In single seduction cipher, S, the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 equals 10, not reduced further to single digit, Jerry Krause sums to 61. Jerry Krause equals 61 in single reduction. 1 day only, 2-18 or /18, grab your own piece of the red planet to celebrate at NASA JPL. Perseverance rover touching down on Mars. This treat will be out of this world. From a 1993 Sports Illustrated profile by Rick Taylander. Legend has it Jordan hung that nickname on Krause because supposedly there are always donut crumbs on Krause's lapels. Donut equals 61 in reverse order. On the day of the Perseverance Mars landing, Krispy Kreme released the Mars donut. Donut is an alternative spelling to donut. ESPN's The Last Dance documentary revealed that Michael Jordan's nickname for Jerry Krause was Crumbs because of the donut crumbs he often had on his clothes. That was another Anthony C. Davison observation. With a new Space Jam movie about to be released starring LeBron James, it is instructive to look at Jordan's Space Jam and note the astrological and celestial influences of the characters. Jordan is in Aquarius, which is partly ruled by Saturn. Nike's swoosh logo is a ring of Saturn. Bobby Simpson of Casey Jones Astrology revealed that Michael Jordan was born in the Chinese Year of the Rabbit, 1963. The Year of the Rabbit began in 1963 on January 25th. Michael Jordan was born on February 17th, 23 days after the start of the Year of the Rabbit. This explains his jersey number. Michael is Sirius. Look at proximity of the star Sirius to the constellation of the rabbit here, or rabbit /hare, lupus, and Taurus, Bull.